ends zone touchdown.
Throw down to second in time.
The last two possessions. What a pass. What a pass.
Nixon, and the runner comes home. They got her. Up top. Touchdown.
Hello and welcome to this week's Big 12 Report presented by Dr. Pepper. I'm Wendell Barnhouse, Big12Sports.com correspondent, joined as always by co-host Carter Babb.
Thanks, Wendell. Oklahoma took a unique approach in helping its men's and women's basketball team get ready for the season this year. In this feature provided by the University of Oklahoma, we take a look at one of their workouts early morning with the Navy SEALs.
Down, one, down, two, down, three, down, four.
I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know what to expect, and I know it was gonna be hard.
Stay with the count. 1, 2, 3.
I was a little scared. I was a little intimidated. I have read the Lone Survivor book. We've all heard about, what the Navy SEALs are in our country and the crazy training they go through.
As leaders, you got to go over and set your team up for success. As a basketball team, you guys are all tall. Use your strength against the other teams. You learn to play out of your comfort zone and can actually excel like that. Your opponents will not be able to match you.
1, 2, 3, 1. Let's go!
All right, fellas, start showing me some motivation. Start communicating, because that's the number one thing people screw up on. Teams fall apart when guys aren't communicating.
I was like, what have I gotten myself into? I was just like, this is not for me.
He said he was going to throw some adversity at us and see how we responded as a team, hopefully. And I think we did. I think we responded well.
Stay together as one unit. You guys look the same. You act the same. You're going to be a united team. Ready!
Ready!
Down,
2,
down,
3,
down,
4,
down,
5,
down,
6, 7, 8, 9. Go.
Every player needs to be setting their team up for success and paying attention to what's going on. And listen for the details. Because what did I say earlier? Success and failure lies where? In the details.
Let's go! Let's go! Go! Hey! Go! They gonna feel the pain this year, bro. Good.
They're either going to fail or they're going to succeed, but the bottom line is they're going to do it as a team.
Chemistry, everybody wants to be on the same accord. It takes all five of us to make, all five of us that are on the court to make the game successful, to play successful on both ends of the court. And I really enjoyed that, and I think that I'm starting to see it pay off on the court.
Just thinking, it's just this sprint. It's just this time down the court. It's just this weight. It's not the whole workout. It's not the whole preseason. It's not the whole season. Just to win this one game. You just have to win this minute. So I think that theme is kind of what is going to stick with us this season.
Those three things I talked about: situational awareness, confidence in yourself and your teammates, and resiliency. If you got those, man, you got the recipe for success. Well, like most teams, they came in with a lot of anxiety. They're worried the Navy SEALs are here, they're going to beat them up or something, I don't know. There's these aha moments where they really start to get it, and then it's an easy day for them.
1, 2, 3.
I like to work out and exercise too, but I don't think that even that would be fun for me.
I don't know if that's really a workout or exercise. I think the Oklahoma players found out what those Navy SEALs really go through, and it was a good experience for them.
That's right. I think it'll probably help pay off for them, as the season rolls along. Well, speaking of basketball, the season tips off this weekend. So, Wendell, why don't you give us a little rundown of what you're looking at this weekend's games?
Well, we've got the schedules for both the men's and the women's as they get started this weekend. Baylor, the defending national champions, will try to become the 5th team to win back-to-back national championships. And if the Bears can do it with an undefeated record, they'll become only the 2nd team joining Connecticut as a team to win back-to-back seasons as an undefeated team. Now, on the men's side, Kansas is the favorite to win a mind-boggling 9th consecutive Big 12 title. And in a number of preseason projections as far as the men's basketball is concerned, the Big 12 could place up to 7 teams in the NCAA tournament. And for the men and the women, Carter, as you said, the journey will start this weekend, so it's basketball season.
That's right. I'm excited to get the season going. You know, along with football still rolling along, this is kind of the best time of year to be a sports fan, so it should be interesting. Well, Wendell, you know, we got some good football games this weekend, good basketball games. Why don't you tell us which of the football games you're looking forward to this weekend?
Well, I'm going to focus in on just one football game, and as you said, right now we have basketball and football coming together, but the football game I want to talk about is in Fort Worth, and it's a lot of mystery surrounding this game. Kansas State quarterback Colin Klein sat out most of the second half of last week's game against Oklahoma State with an apparent injury. The question is he healthy enough to play? Now, no one's going to know for sure until the third-ranked Wildcats take the field for their first offensive series. Now, K-State is not just Colin Klein. The Wildcats have scored 111 points off opponent turnovers, while the K-State opponents have 0 points off K-State turnovers. Now, TCU is 4-1 in its last 5 games against top 5 opponents. Now, the Horned Frogs defense is anchored by freshman defensive end Devontae Fields and junior defensive back Jason Verrett. Now, TCU leads the Big 12 in rushing defense, and Kansas State leads the Big 12 in rushing offense. Now, it's another full schedule this Saturday, and here's a look at the games that are on tap.
Okay, Wendell. Well, it's time for some shout-outs. They're not famous this week. They're not infamous this week. They're just shout-outs. So why don't you tell us what you've been looking at?
I didn't do a good job this week, so the shout-outs are not famous.
All right.
Baylor had never won more than one game in the Big 12 soccer championships, but it rolled to its first title with 3 dominating victories. The Bears hoisted the trophy Sunday with a 4-1 victory over TCU at Blossom Stadium in San Antonio. Senior forward Dana Larson, who had 1 goal and 4 assists in the 3 games of the championship, was named the offensive most valuable player. Baylor is now 17-1-4 and has tied the school record for most victories in the season. Baylor has 13 shutouts and has allowed more than 1 goal just once. The Bears are now number 1 in the nation in goals against average and number 8 in shutout percentage. Now, also in soccer, 3 Big 12 teams were selected to the 64-team NCAA Division I Women's Soccer Championship bracket that was announced Monday afternoon. Baylor, an automatic qualifier by winning the Big 12 championship Sunday, is a number 3 national seed. Big 12 regular season champion West Virginia and Texas Tech were at-large selections. Texas Tech will be playing in the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history. Now, West Virginia has played in 13 straight NCAA tournaments, the 9th longest streak in the nation. And the last shout-out, good luck to the Big 12 teams that will be competing in NCAA cross-country regional meets that are being held this weekend. 4 men's teams are nationally ranked, with Oklahoma State at number 1, Texas is number 5, Oklahoma is at number 8, and Kansas is at number 29. Now, 3 women's teams are ranked. Iowa State is number 2, Oklahoma State is number 21, and Texas is number 22. For Carter Babb, I'm Wendell Barnhouse. Some sad news as we wrap up this week's report. University of Texas coaching legend Darrell Royal died Wednesday at the age of 88. Royal became UT's coach in 1956 at the age of 32, and in 23 seasons with the Longhorns went 167, 47, and 5 with 11 Southwest Conference titles, 10 wins in the Cotton Bowl, and national championships in 1963, 1969, and 1970. In 1996, the school renamed the stadium Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium. The Big 12 sends prayers and condolences to the Royal family and to the UT family.